ED, how you doing? My camera is acting a little bit funny right now. What are you doing, camera? All right. Kind of a quiet day today. Well, I'm starting on my buddy Rody Montijo does these challenges. He calls them Phantasmical Fridays, where he asks people to draw something in their style. And he's doing Frankenberry this month. Hey, Kelly. And I thought I would draw Frankenberry in my style. He's a profoundly weird looking character. Like, what are these little slippers? Yeah, and I don't know if you can tell, his fingernails are little strawberries. Doesn't make a ton of sense, but this is gonna be fun. So I thought what I would do is try to make him look actually scary. It's always tricky too to get the sketch phase of this on camera because I tried to draw really light and it's hard to show that. So how's everybody doing this Friday? It's kind of a shitty day news-wise in the US. It's a long weekend for some people. Jeez. I was just before I got on stream, I was making my plan for the work I was going to do tomorrow. I think I talked last weekend or last Friday about how I had a little bit of break in my schedule, and it made me nervous, so I ended up taking on way too much work. Hey, Pibby Pop. Holy moly. Almost died from COVID. Yeah, you're not supposed to do that. I hope you're on the mend. Yeah, no kidding, Pippi. Yeah, there's only a few rules in the chat. One of them is don't die from COVID. You didn't have to get on I forget what they call them. I want to call them a breathalyzer. Oh my god. Respirator, yeah. Everyone's worried that you're not doing so good, Pippi. Are you doing better? It's okay to say if you're not. Yeah, well, I guess you are doing better if you're you're watching YouTube streams instead of almost dying. Yeesh. Oh no. We gotta get universal health care, man. Oregon just passed a constitutional amendment making healthcare a human right. And I think that that means that they're going to have to give everyone health insurance. I hope that that's how it's gonna play out. But oh no, are you able to stay resting? I hear that's a big part of recovering from COVID is like resting way longer than you want to. Good. Ugh. Man, I don't have to tell you how scary that is. Don't worry about everybody, man. Yeah, what's your situation, Pippi? Do you need anything? Yeah. 97% better. Man, I hope you make it to like 120%. Oh, geez. I mean, we should all have a will set up just in case, but that's bad. Yeah, man, if you had all your shots, then it seems pretty likely that that's what saved you. Man, those fires in Canada are scary too. Remind me of the fires in Australia from a few years ago, and then the fires in California and here in Oregon. Yeah, man, those fires are just so big, like that smoke travels so far. I don't know a ton of Canadians personally that live on the East Coast. They're almost all West Coasters, Vancouverites. And Vancouver got like enough Washington and Oregon fire the last couple of years. Enough smoke from us. Anything crazy happened while you were gone? Not really. Like kind of just normal posts, normal streams. Your childhood was destroyed. I'm working on it. Yeah, you guys can hear Tula tiptoeing through the tulips over here. Yeah, I've decided to do the stream. Like her dinner time is 7:30. And deciding to do the stream at 7 has like been a big frustration for Tula. Yeah, this is the FW acrylic ink. This is the um, purple lake color. And I guess now that I'm inking, I can brighten this up a touch. Thanks, Doug, but I don't know if any of these lines are straight. But doing a straight line with a brush is easier than just about any other kind of tool. Oh, my buddy Rody Montijo does a thing on Instagram he calls Phantasmical Fridays. I think he does it once a month. Um, but he basically just has like a draw this character in your style challenge. And I was flipping through Instagram trying to decide what I was going to draw tonight, and I saw that and I was like, hey, I never get to do his challenges because I'm always too busy. And then, but that's part of the point of these streams, is so that I can draw stuff for fun. God, that's so fucked up that in order to draw for fun, I have to do a live stream. But here we are. It's great. I love it. You know, I have not messed with Doc Martin's India ink, really. And I really should give it a shot. Like the reason I use the acrylic ink is because it dries very waterproof. So you can, really go to town over the top of it, and it won't smudge. And I haven't had as much luck with India inks. Although India ink should be really good. I just haven't had very good luck with making it be permanent when you're doing like wet media over the top of it. Does have a Mitch McConnell vibe. And I got kind of sick of drawing these chains, so I think I'm just going to let them like fade out. Nice. Math Raptor, that sounds like it would work. I really liked Sumi ink. I did most of like B.P.R.D was almost all Sumi ink when I was working on that. And it's so good for doing comics because it dries very matte black, which means that it scans well, because if it's shiny, you get little pinpricks. Yeah, those Blackwing pencils are so expensive. One of the big bummers about those Blackwing pencils is they have those weird shaped erasers, so they don't fit in a normal pencil extender. Oh, thanks, Piffy. Yeah, this is pretty fun so far. I'm having a lot of fun drawing this dude. 'Cause I feel like he's got the. I'm maintaining the vibe, and as soon as I start making him like pink, the Frankenberry vibe is going to be undeniable. Oh my gosh, Math Raptor, that's a genius idea. To glue a Blackwing eraser on the end of your pencil extender. It's time for some airbrush. I'm going to throw this processed magenta on there. Totally, Kelly. That's Frankenberry's life. Sugar crash after sugar crash. It's his curse. I have not heard of the cartoonist co-op. Oh wait, yes, I totally have. I read that like there was a cartoonist out there whose pen name was co-op. But yeah, I have heard of the cartoonist co-op. Sloane Leong is running that. Well, she's one of the people that's running that, and she's great. So I've been following what they're doing over there, but not as close as I should because it sounds like they have a really great idea and could really grow into something cool. So the cartoonist co-op is, man, I probably shouldn't even say because I don't know if I can describe it exactly, but it's like a cooperative of cartoonists, and I think their focus is mostly on collaborative promotion for their work. Um, so when someone has a book come out, um, if you're a member of the co-op, other people will see your work and um, help promote it. I think that's. What do you think, Math Raptor? Is that accurate? I don't know if the medium matters for the cartoonist co-op. You just have to make like comics, basically, or like newspaper strips or whatever. I think they chose cartoonists just to be kind of general about it. I don't know. Do you remember their website off the top of your head, Math Raptor? Is it uh, cartoonistcoop.com or something along those lines? I can't remember. It's all about supporting each other, so we have no fees to become a member. You just have to contribute your time at least once a month by helping out your fellow artists. It's a great idea. I think it's a great sort of low stakes way to start building a mutual aid platform for cartoonists. It'd be wonderful to see it eventually grow into something like a guild that could help people get like health insurance and um, help negotiate rates and stuff like that, like the Screenwriters Guild has, or the WGA. It has grown sort of insanely fast. I think we're at over 600 members now, and we are getting more and well-known cartoonists involved. Yeah, it's definitely an idea that like I think cartoonists are ready for. I mean that comics broke me thing that was going around the other day was uh, and just the fact that people were talking openly about all that stuff sort of shows how cartoonists are ready to try to work differently than we have been, which is good. And one of the things that is so hard about organizing anything like that is that so many cartoonists are scared to criticize publishers. because like there's cartooning is one of those jobs where like DC could definitely get very talented people to draw Batman for free. No problem. And it would be completely immoral of them to do that, but they could do it because there are cartoonists out there willing to do it. So Cartoons Co-op is mostly, am I right, Math Raptor, that it is mostly about promotion and helping to spread the word about everyone's projects? Yeah, I think we're aiming to go nonprofit status, just a lot of us. Yeah, that's a very good idea. There's a lot of stuff you can do once you're nonprofit. Like there's a lot of grants and stuff that are sort of only available to 501c3s. And if you can find somebody who knows how to write grants, like, whew, that can do so much. Yeah, I think I'll check what the requirements are this weekend and see about signing up myself, because that's something like Sloan invited me to be on the Discord a long time ago, and I went and looked and have sort of dipped into the Discord a couple times since then, but I've just been too busy with my own bullshit to be able to focus on that and dig into it. But it looks really neat. It looks really cool. Man, the pink and red in this is like sending me over the moon. I'm loving it. I don't think he whips himself with it, Tugboat. I think the chains are like they're like suspenders. If you look at the action figure, I think he's just got little chain suspenders. Thanks, Ma. Yeah, I feel the same way about it. It reminds me of there's a bunch of scenes in Electra Assassin that Bill Sienkiewicz did that have an airbrushed pink thing um, that is just great. And this reminds me of that just a little bit. So I feel like I need to do like another tone, especially on his face. I think I'm gonna do like a Payne's gray. I was debating, like, part of me wants to do like a burnt umber, but I think Payne's gray is the way to go to keep everything very cool and pink feeling. Hey, Anton. It's good to see you. Man, I had strawberry smoothie just before the stream started. I'm strawberried out. Nice, Anton. We're having a little work train tonight. Yeah, tugboat. I don't know where there are Marionberries around here. We have blackberries coming out the wazoo, though. Nice, Anton. Yeah, we have a problem in Oregon where blackberries are an invasive species. So like the whole fucking town is just covered in blackberries right now. Well, they haven't actually turned into fruit yet, but like everything is flowering and getting ready to start making fruit. Like I could easily um, go to any of the parks in town and just fill up baskets and baskets of blackberry. This is not purple ink. This is Payne's Gray, which is kind of a purpley blue gray color. It's sort of popularized by some painter named Payne, which is a great name. Almost as good a name as Crook. I kind of got turned on to Payne's Gray because Jesus Christ, I always forget names as soon as they start talking. Duncan Fagredo uses it for a lot of his sketches and stuff. Like he'll do black ink and a Payne's Gray wash. And I saw those and was like, oh, I should give that a shot. And it turns out it's a very helpful color. It's very useful. That's so funny, Anton, that it's hard to grow there. Like we literally feed like blackberries to our chickens because there's so much of it. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot to flick paint. It could use it. My thought right now is that I'm going to go in with a little bit of black and sort of bring just a little bit more focus to like this area of his face, I think. Yeah. Kind of want to maintain a sense of like soft focus to go with this pink. Thanks, Pippi. Yeah, I like the that Payne's Gray really came in nice and sort of separated his body from the background. Thanos' dad. Yeah, this guy could pass for Thanos' dad.
Oh, so you've fallen in love with death, huh? What does she do for a living?
That's that's what Thanos' dad would sound like. Guaranteed.
Don't tell me she
eats her cereal with oat milk. All right, I did those shadows in Payne's Gray, so I'm going to use a little burnt umber for my splatter. I think that's going to sort of bring some color richness to this. Just a little bit to give it something kind of a warm something. I like this burnt umber. It makes him look very unhealthy. He's like, "Why, General Mills? Why have you created me like this?" Hey, David. Happy Friday to you. I hope you're having a good one. Thanks for dropping by. I'm doing a scary version of Frankenberry. I mean, that's the only version that has ever existed of Frankenberry, but oh, nice. Man, we got rid of all of our movies when we moved to Oregon. We were just thinning down everything, and the movie collection, the DVD collection, was something we got rid of, and I am bummed about it now. Oddly, though, I don't feel too bad about thinning out my comic book collection. Yeah, summer yard sales and Goodwill actually has so many DVDs nowadays. And Blu-rays even. You're not going to be able to get your obscure anime on that way. Yeah, right, David? Those jewel cases are mostly air. I was a little bit nervous about adding this red on the background, but it's actually doing a great job of like separating Frankenberry from the background. Of course, on camera it looks a little bit too bright or something. I don't know. I always spend half the stream complaining about how the camera isn't showing what it really looks like. But it's true. Thanks, Math Raptor. This took well, I mean, an hour and 15 minutes so far. So we started at 7. So yeah, it did come together. I've been really kind of excited about this technique of using an airbrush, using the acrylic ink and doing the sort of an airbrush midtone, and then coming in and doing all of the sort of darks and lights. It gets like to a really good result really fast, and it's shocking. And it's something I don't do a lot in my with my comics work, and I really need to figure out how to integrate it in, because it I feel like it looks good. Like, I really like the way it looks, but and it's so fast. Like, it's great. Hey, Stacy. Not a mucho. Yeah, this white is helping. Like, bring out these shapes a little bit more. This is Frankenberry from the General Mills cereal box. I don't know if I've ever actually eaten Frankenberry cereal. I think I may have had Count Chocula. But man, when I was a kid, my mom was not about sugar cereal. She had enough kids that were like already losing their goddamn minds to want to pump this kind of sugar into them. I do not know. I think, well, Frankenberries, I think, was supposed to be strawberry. And Booberry was, I think, supposed to be blueberry. But I don't know if they actually tasted like that. Someone else was saying earlier that they tasted basically the same. Which I wouldn't be surprised if, like, the only real difference was the color. Was that you, Edie, who has had both? I want to give you credit for your research. Oh, man, I don't think I can eat Trix. I can't eat gluten. So I'm basically stuck to like corn and rice based cereals and oatmeal. Yeah, I don't think they make. Yeah, Pippi, I don't think they make. I don't think they regularly make it. I think every once in a while they'll do like a special reissue of the cereal for like a limited time only sort of a thing. But I could be wrong. There's that there's a YouTube channel called Toy Galaxy, and they did an episode a while back on these characters because they've had a bunch of toys made recently. By recently, I mean like in the last 10 years or so. Fruit Brute. That's right. He was the werewolf guy. Yummy Mummy. Yep, yep. Man, I don't even remember Crispy Creature or Gillman. Thanks, Stacy. All right, I think I'm going to call this guy Dunzo. Just give him a little crook here. All right. Peel the tape. Hey, thanks so much for dropping in, Pippi. I'm so glad you're doing better. And if you need anything at all for reals, like hit me up in a DM or something, and I'll see if there's anything I can help you with. We gotta look out for each other. Dang, that feels good. This is one that turned out really good after like I feel like the last couple streams were a struggle to get anything good out of it. Like I feel like the last couple streams I made something okay, but this one felt really nice. All right. So that's it. And thank you so much for hanging out with me on this beautiful Friday afternoon. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend and get to chillax a little bit. I hope you all have a long weekend. And yeah, I will scan this and post it to the socials right away. Thanks, David. Thanks, Ed. Thanks, Anton. Thanks, Kelly. Thanks, Tugboat. Thanks, Pippi. Thanks, Stacy. All right, everybody. Take it easy.